Hello. I wanted to come on here because I just had a thought. And that thought was that there are two sides to every story. And a lot of times we only get one side of the story and we become biased based off of that side of the story that we heard. Sometimes we don't understand why people are not speaking to their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their husband, their boyfriend, their best friend, or whatever, and we become biased because we were like, oh, that's terrible because that person is coming to us and telling us they're not speaking to me and I don't know what's going on. But we only got one side of the story. We don't know why they're not speaking to that loved one or whatever. And I've learned, because even in my own life, I grew up being mistreated. And for a long time, and God knows that my mother has apologized to me now, sincerely apologized to me now, and I forgive her. But for a big part of my life, I just didn't want her to be a part of my life, and I kept her at a distance. I still did things for her and made sure she was taken care of, but I kept her at a distance. But I had a reason, because this person had hurt me. And so many times we're quick to judge because people are cutting people off in their life, or they're not talking to this loved one or whoever. But we've got to learn how to give people grace, because we don't know both sides of that story. We don't know what that person has taken that other person through. And I just know from my own life, and even from different people I talk to, whether it's friends, family members, or whatever, that I myself have thought, when one person came to me, especially when I know both parties, if it's a family member, I know both parties, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, you felt sorry for that person who came to you first, and be like, that's terrible that, that your child is not speaking to you, or whatever like that. But then when you begin to hear the other side of the story, you begin to understand why that person chose not to speak. So I wanted to come on here just to tell people, learn how to have grace for people. Don't judge a book by its cover, just by what somebody, based off of who brought you the book and told you that, oh, this book is about this right here. And then you're like, oh, okay. Judge it by what you see for yourself. Know details before we start picking sides or not giving people grace. We've got to learn how to walk in love for people, because there's a big, cold, cruel world out there, and there's a lot of hurting people in it, and we have to make sure that we're not also causing that hurt.